Welcome to This Week in UNH Women's Hockey. Well, the season couldn't have gotten off to a better start for the Wildcats. On Sunday, they shut out Quinnipiac 4-0, and on a very important Saturday afternoon, they defeated Hockey East rival Connecticut 3-1. Hi, I'm Phil Kincaid for the Friends of UNH Women's Hockey, and I'm here, as always, with head coach Brian McCloskey. Well, Coach, I can't imagine it going much better this opening weekend. Despite the fact that you have lots of young and inexperienced faces, I thought the team played pretty well.
Yeah, no, we were extremely pleased, Phil, top to bottom, with our veterans and our certainly our newcomers. We got a lot of new faces. A lot of kids contributed on the score sheet, but just in general, I thought our blue line, which was probably my biggest concern coming into the season, was having 3 freshmen back there, handled themselves extremely well, and we got scoring from a lot of different kids, and throughout our lineup, I thought all our players contributed both nights, and it was a good beginning. It was a good way to start the season.
You can tell immediately that this team has a lot of skill, a lot of speed. But what impressed me this weekend is it made a lot of smart choices when it had the puck. Perhaps a lot of experience you wouldn't seem to think would come from such a young squad.
No, I was impressed too. I thought overall the intelligence that the kids play with probably a little bit ahead of themselves. Clearly, we've got a lot of areas we can get better, and I think the girls know that. But I thought, I think what I was impressed with was the consistency they played with over the course of the 2 nights, back-to-back games to open up. Obviously, UConn, Heather has a strong group, again, physical. I liked the fact that we were able to play a lot of different styles. You got Kelly Patton sort of sets one tenor, and Julie Allen's line sort of set another. So I liked the mix we had. I thought we had good chemistry on our lines. I thought we executed overall pretty well. We had some ragged spots, that's to be expected. But, I think a lot. We showed a lot for a week or a week and a half of practice.
Joining me now is Kelly Cahill, who had a nice weekend, a couple of goals, an assist to help lead the UNH's effort with 2 big victories. Kelly, I was talking to some of the fans. They were very impressed with the way the team performed this weekend. Very encouraging signs for a lot of new players. How did the team react to how this weekend went?
Obviously, we won both games. There's not much negative things to say about the weekend. We are all really excited, pumped up, and I think it let us know that we can play together, we can be successful, and I think we're really excited to jump into the season.
Yeah, Coach mentioned after the game on Sunday that he had mentioned to the team that he thought you have a tremendous amount of potential, that this is a team that could do some really good things, and you proved that this weekend. Does the team kind of feel that way? The first time out, you really never know what's going to happen. You say, wow, something we really could be special.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like you said, I think you have feelings going into it, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen until you actually get out there and we play together. And we had a big incoming freshman class, a couple transfers. So I think we knew we had the talent, but we just had to put it together, find our team chemistry. Coach rolled some of the lines, and I think we did really well with what we had, and it being our first weekend.
And this week at a couple of non-league games, we have Syracuse here and Colgate. What are you looking forward to in those matches?
Again, I think we're just really excited to get a chance to go out there, play together again, and see what we can really do. Now that we have a couple games under our belts, we've seen who we can play with, some of the things we've done. We've been cycling really well, getting the D in, and I think that the freshmen now seeing that they can do it, being at this higher level, I think we're just really excited to go out and see what else we can do, what more we can do.
Wildcats have a couple of interesting non-league games this weekend. Colgate and Syracuse are here at home at the Whittemore Center. Interesting connections to Syracuse. Of course, there is Paul Flanagan, who used to coach at St. Lawrence, and you've had some epic battles with St. Lawrence here. And a couple of former Wildcats now play for Paul in Syracuse. And of course, Colgate, the connection there is that Stephanie Jones, assistant coach for the Wildcats, and really one of the more outstanding Wildcat alumni players, used to coach as an assistant at Colgate. Looking at this weekend coming up, what are you looking forward to?
Well, there's definitely some connections. Paul's always been one of the more respected coaches on our side, and he's done a fabulous job at Syracuse. He obviously did a great job at St. Lawrence. And then we've got one of the Marty sisters and Lucy Shadle playing for Syracuse. Colgate, Scott Wiley, another good coach, excellent coach, good friend. You know what? They're two very good teams. Colgate beat us last year. We haven't played Syracuse, as you noted. I think what we're looking for is, can we build off of last weekend? Unfortunately, on the injury front, we suffered another loss this weekend where Katie Brock came down with mononucleosis, so she'll be out for at least a couple of weeks. And she was doing extremely well, as all our freshmen are. So, we're going to have to juggle the lineup a little bit, see if we can continue to move forward as a group. But I think these will be very, very tough games. I think Scott's got one of the better teams that you'll see in the ECAC. I expect Colgate to challenge, and I think Syracuse, this is only Paul's second season. I think they're going to challenge in their league as well and probably surprise some people. I know they gave Minnesota a good run in the opening. They might not quite be where Paul obviously wants to take them, but I expect both will be solid teams.